2022 Dogman encounter from the land between the lakes, Kentucky. This Dogman encounter takes us back to the land between the lakes. This area is very well known in the cryptid community. Many reports stem from here involving creatures that shouldn't be real. Mike, Allie and their golden retriever named Scout were on a weekend camping trip. They had intentionally chosen a primitive camping area, away from the main campgrounds, to enjoy isolation, stargazing, and peace. The location was several miles down a back road with no cell service. They arrived late Saturday, set up their tent near a tree line, and had a fire going by sunset. Nothing unusual happened that evening. At around 3 a.m., Mike was awakened by a deep, guttural growl that he at first thought was Scout having a nightmare. But then he noticed the dog was awake and shaking violently, ears flat and whimpering. Allie woke up seconds later. Then they heard it, a slow, deliberate crunching of leaves just outside the tent. Mike whispered for Allie to stay still. The sound moved in a circle around the tent. Then it stopped. Seconds later they heard sniffing like a massive dog trying to pick up a scent. Long inhales just outside the fabric wall. Allie grabbed Mike's arm and whispered, "Something's walking around out there. And it's tall." Mike slowly unzipped the tent flap to peek outside, expecting maybe a bear. Instead, he saw a tall, black-furred creature crouched beside their cooler about 20 feet away. It had pointed ears, a long snout, and arms that were far too long. It wasn't walking on all fours. It was hunched on two legs, arms dangling like a man ready to spring. He stared, frozen. The creature slowly turned its head and looked directly at him, eyes glowing faint amber in the moonlight. They locked eyes. Then, without making a sound, it stood fully upright, easily over 7 feet tall. Its shoulders were massive, the legs bent slightly backward like a digitigrade animal, and its hands hung down like a gorilla's, but with elongated fingers ending in claws. After a tense 2 to 3 seconds, it slowly backed into the woods and vanished from view. Mike yanked Allie out of the tent. They grabbed their dog, left everything else behind, and drove out of the woods without packing up. The road was rough, and they blew out a tire on the way out but kept going until they hit pavement and cell service. They didn't report it to police until 2 days later, and were told by a ranger that it was probably a bear, despite Mike's insistence that no bear stands like that or locks eyes with you like it understands your prey. They later posted their account to a cryptid researcher who was compiling Dogman sightings in the Level region, many of which echo this same pattern: stalking, intelligent behavior, and never directly attacking. If you enjoyed the retelling of this encounter story, please support my page by liking, following, and reposting. And I encourage you to share any of your personal experiences with cryptids to help spread awareness. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you again here at Modern Encounters.